One of the things we do when we ride horses is we are manipulating their bodies to complete certain maneuvers. But what happens when we are unable to manipulate our own bodies to create the maneuvers that the horse needs to move? This is our body control. Good afternoon, my horsemanship community. By the time this video posts, I've already started my 1500 ride challenge. And this is a challenge for me. I wanted to make an opportunity to invite you all along, and you don't have to ride 1500 rides. You can set that bar for yourself. I wanted to talk a little bit about the reasoning behind this challenge and why I think it applies to a lot of people. So one of the main things that we as humans have a problem with when riding our horses is we're not as in control of our body as we think. Our mind tells us we want the horse to turn to the left. But if our mind is not saying our body needs to turn the horse's body to the left, we just treat the horse like a car or a motorcycle. We pull the horse to the left. If we're not aware of that, our legs and our seat are still potentially riding that horse in a straight line. Then our turn gets all out of sorts. Then what we end up doing is we end up pulling more on the horse and then maybe kicking the horse to get it to turn. But we're still riding that horse straight. That is where I want to go with this challenge with everybody, is to take the time out to understand what their body is doing to get better body control over their seat, legs, and hands so that they can control their horse's legs, rib cage, hips, shoulders, and head and neck. It'll cure a lot of problems that you're having with your horse for them not turning the way that you want them to turn, because just trying to turn the horse like it's a car, your body is saying, I want to go to the left, I want to go to the right, and your body is going to actually go to the right or go to the left. And when you do that, the horse is going to go to the right or go to the left or back up or go forward in any direction that you need. Those basics then open up new doors to advanced maneuvers, spins, piaffe, passage, lead changes. You need to understand your body control of your own body before you even worry about body control over the horse. So as we're riding our horses, we have to use our seats. We have to be active with our seat. We have to turn our seat to make a turn. Turn, move our legs to help shape that horse. Move those legs to shape that horse. And then guide them with our hands. And then we can understand what is going on and why the horse is reacting and responding the way that it is. Because if this leg, my right leg, is back here on my horse, what's she do? She moves her haunches this way. But if we're turning our horse with our hands way out here, then look what our horse does. Yes, it turns, but it's all sorts of wonky and out of position and out of balance. We're riding out of balance. We're telling the horse to ride out of balance. And the thing is that our horses, they will decide that, okay, you want me to be out of balance. This sucks, but I'm going to do it for you because it's what you're asking me to do. We want to refrain from doing that to them. Some of those horses that unload you because you ride it wrong or they're extra sensitive, they won't tolerate it. This horse tolerates it. Not every horse will do that. So some of your bad rides or some of your scary rides where your horse is bolting or going left when you want it to go right is due to your body telling it to do that and your mind not communicating with your body. So the communication with your body to the communication with your horse is all misinterpreted. This isn't every case, but this is a lot of cases. And you know what? Knowing what your body is doing is going to be so helpful Not only with horses riding them, but with your groundwork and your lunging, your liberty work. One example of that, like I was saying, is if I'm riding my horse straight and I turn my hand and I end up steering like this. I'm riding forward and my hand ends up way out here. So then I end up riding my horse like this all the time, with my hand spread way out here. Now that's fine when you're riding a colt. You're teaching them. But what happens is we forget to come back here because we're not in control of our body. And since I'm not using my leg and seat, I'm turning like this. My horse is all over the place, and then I end up like riding like this. When it's okay, but when your horse turns and you want him to be finished, bring those hands back where a finished horse would ride. It doesn't matter what discipline you ride in. You look at the horse masters, the truly gifted horse masters. I have done this with a lot of horses. They're not riding out here. Their finished horses are not riding out here. They want to ride one-handed. So how are you going to get your horse one-handed when you're riding like this all the time or like this all the time? Bring your hands back here. Put them here. Even if you're using a crop or spurs. Out here, fix what's going on, bring them back. Practice body control. Pick one part of your body to focus on, and we've got the whole year to get through. And if you get through your hands and maybe your legs because your seat's too hard, it's too hard to understand what's going on in your seat, you're going to be way farther ahead. And then you're going to be like, oh, my seat's doing this because I have control over my hands and my legs independently of each other. Then I can focus on that. Spend the year on that. That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for from you guys. That's what she appreciates. I hope this information was helpful for you. I hope you enjoyed your time with me here. Enjoy your day, enjoy your ride, enjoy your horses, and enjoy your lives. And remember, if you want to join in, we will have the link for Patreon in the description below. Thanks.